Don't play neck. Don't play.
You say the best for last. You got on that. Come on. What we got? What we got?
Don't play no neck.
What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Bro, he got something good. You know what the going on.
What's going on, my good people? This your boy, Lamp Up the Entertainer, here to bring you some action between Alabama A&M and Bethune-Cookman. This is going to be an interesting band battle between both of these bands. There's also a fifth quarter. It's a fifth quarter. Oh, shit. So, you know it's going to get real quick. And I do not know what to expect. But the fact that Bethune-Cookman is trying to do a fifth quarter with Alabama A&M, whew, that's going to be interesting to see. That's going to be interesting. I'm excited to see how this is going to take place. You know, one thing I would say is that we don't see Bethune-Cookman go do a fifth quarter with any band. So for us to get at least one fifth quarter, damn, that's moving in the right direction. That's moving in the right direction. That's a dub for Bethune-Cookman. At least one. I mean, I would challenge them to have at least 3 in the future. You know, but hey, that's really up to Bethune-Cookman to see how they're going to come across this battle, okay? I'm excited for both of these bands. I'm really excited to see how they're going to bring that intensity on this field, okay? Daryl Smith was able to get Alabama A&M halftime footage, and then I went with Bethune-Cookman's footage because they just had a better footage for them as far as that is concerned. You know, they didn't have Bethune-Cookman's footage for this battle, so we just going with what we got, okay? So that's just, it is what it is, but there's no favoritism. Just want to throw that out there as well, okay? So with that being said, look to the cards next to me so you know we're grading. We're grading entrance, songs, formation, dances, breakdown over our creativity. Maximum points they can make all together is 25. Okay, with that extra incentive, they can possibly ride it to a possible 30. Okay, now this is my expectations for both of these bands in halftime. Okay, I'm expecting for entrance that to look clean, drum majors look clean. Whatever they do, I'm hoping that it looks clean. For songs, I'm expecting the bands, if they're stationary, for the sound to sound clean. Okay, for formations, I'm expecting them to pick their legs up. 8 to 5 there, step off looks clean. Okay, dancers, I'm expecting the stunts to look well. They don't look like they're out there just going through the motions. They have the energy, etc. They dancers. You're in a collegiate band. I'm expecting it to look clean. Breakdown, I'm expecting at least 3 breakdown features from both bands. And creativity, that's kind of self-explanatory. Okay, now I'm going to say this. Bethune-Cookman does have a longer video as far as halftime, because I think they was kind of pushed for time for Alabama A&M, but it's 5 minutes and 53 seconds. I don't know what Alabama A&M got going on in this, but hopefully they could bring just enough in 5 minutes and 53 seconds to get a passing grade for me and be able to do what they need to do overall. Okay, I think that's very important, and I'm hoping that they can really do what they need to do. Okay. So with that being said, let's get into the action.
Under the direction of Mr. Goldman, first. And he is assistant director, Mr. Sheldon Miller, and Mr. Charles Carter. Head assistant band director and chief musical angel, Mr. Mario Ward. Coordinator of Banks and Divas, Mr. Rashana Granger. Coordinator of Baptist Flags, Mr. Keisha Burks. Manager of band operations, Mr. Garrett Gilbert. Percussion instructor, Mr. Gerald Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, the real show starts now. All the way from Rocket City, USA.
Look very clean.
The oldest historically black college and university band in the world. Who begins this afternoon's performance with Cameo. Attack me with your love.
Look very clean.
and halftime entertainment.
Let's claim.
Word up. And now, from coast to coast and border to border, these ladies are like no other. Dancing for Teddy Twins, Bad Goodies, season for the 2025. Dancing.
Very clean.
Are the hardest working ladies in the Southwestern Athletic Conference. And now you know it. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, hold on tight. It's time to take a ride on the freeway of funk. Travis Scott, Drake, Lotto, and that's just the beginning. Rushing maroon and white. Let's make it happen for the people. Turning the party up and turning the party out since 1890.
Okay.
You are the show they order, and we aim to please. Just when you thought it was
I have a
They have the energy,
134
man,
IQ.
and they look
I
clean.
make less money than friends who barely passed high school. Here's what I
All right, we got what we got. I think they probably rushed off the field after that, but that's fine. That's fine. We got what we needed. We got majority of it, so we can't say that it was 5 minutes and some change. So you probably can say we got, you know, a little something out of it. But let's see what they got. Let's see what they made. All right, entrance is a 5. Songs is a 5. Formations is a 5. Dancers is a 5. Breakdown, a 5. Creativity is a 5. They got them a perfect 30, ladies and gentlemen.
Execute.
Very, very strong field show from Alabama A&M. Get the standing ovation from me on that one. I think that was one of their strongest field shows I've seen from them this season, to be honest with you. One of their strongest field shows. Even though they was kind of cut on a little bit of time with the field show, you could tell that they was kind of getting done, but that was great. Phenomenal. I enjoyed every bit of that. So, yes, they got a perfect 30. Woo! Bethune-Cookman's going to have to bring that heat. They're going to have to bring that heat. They're going to have to do something, man. Because, ooh, boy. Yeah, man. It's going to get real. That's hard to beat. A perfect 30 is hard to beat. That's hard. You know, so Bethune-Cookman's going to have to come with it, bruh. They are going to have to come with it, bruh. For real. So, if y'all made it this far in the video, please consider liking and subscribing. Means so much to me, okay? Thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching this battle, okay? So, with that being said, we're watching Bethune-Cookman next. All right, let's get to it. Appreciate the sky view.
Please welcome the only man in the world that's guaranteed to show up and show out. The Marching Wildcats of Bethune-Cookman University, the Pride. From the pantheon of Jamaica, the best showstopper, groundbreaking, history-making, drum-making in America, period.
Good.
Daytona, showtime. Director of bands, Dr. Donovan D. Well, Associate Director, James Booker, Booker Road, Deshaun Watson, Mr. Roberts, Welcome, Tim Williams,
Looks very clean. No, I'm just not seeing that. A heart. That's pretty dope. That's a heart.
Dancing to the legendary grooves of Evelyn Champagne King, like they own the doggone stadium. 14 karat gold chain.
Very good.
In concert formation, from the classics of consumption to the silky smooth vibes of Silk Thunder, we take you on a musical journey featuring our sophisticated flags. This is Love Train.
Very clean. Appreciate that, dude.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
That
was good.
Dr. Donovan, you, Will, you know what time it is. One of the hottest anthems, Judo, Women, let's do it. Gorilla takeover.
I look very clean, man.
Baby, keep feeling. Yes.
They did that.
like we always win. We perform like we never ever lose. From the blue.
They did that. They did that.
Execution.
A perfect 30, ladies and gentlemen. A perfect 30. Not bad at all from Bethune-Cookman. Man, look, it's something about when a band gets there, you see them at their best. And I think they was like, okay, Alabama A&M's here. We really got the show out. Yes, a perfect 30, man. I love to see shit like that. I love to see shit like that, man. That's not bad at all. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That was, oh man, that was nice. From the dancers to the sound, especially the sound. The sound was really there, you know. Very entertaining field show. They had the energy in the breakdown. It looked clean. That's my main thing when it comes down to these battles, you know, especially is that, you know, I want them at their best, you know, all bands. And for them to give me a perfect 30 like that, this exceeds my expectations, if that makes sense. You know, and so I really enjoyed that from Bethune-Cookman. Okay? So, moving on. Current standings, ladies and gentlemen. Current standings, okay? So, current standings, ladies and gentlemen. Current standings. I really enjoyed both of these bands in halftime footage, but, you know, we got to give it to you raw and uncut. Both bands, current standings, it's a tie, okay? Between both of these bands. They both did phenomenal in halftime. So it comes down to fifth quarter. It comes down to fifth quarter. And that's going to be the tale of the tape. If you made it this far in the video, please consider liking and subscribing. It means so much to me. I would like to invite the give y'all the extra incentive as far as y'all wanting to join my channel. If y'all want to become a member, it'd be highly appreciated if y'all want to. But you get certain perks, etc. I'll go into detail about that in the video above. So please click on that. You know, it's well worth your dime. It's only $2 a month. Again, $2 a month. Also, if you want to donate to the channel because you like the content, please do. You can hit that thank you tab. All proceeds will go into me affording YouTube Premium. So sometimes I'll be reacting and random commercials pop up, and that kind of interrupts the reaction. So I say this to tell y'all, you know, a lot of the stuff that's presented, I'm hoping that no commercials pop up in this reaction or this battle. Okay? So with that being said, I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. Look to the cards next to me so you know we'll be grading for fifth quarter. For fifth quarter, we are grading sound selection, power, articulation, arrangement, overall cleanness. Maximum points they can make all together is 50. Okay? I'm expecting a lot of things from both of these bands now. You know, Bethune-Cookman, you don't see in fifth at all. Okay? Now, if they play Gold Wildcats in fifth quarter, you know, they're going to get docked out significantly because that's a spirit song. So I'm expecting their pen to be there. I'm expecting everything to sound clean. You know, I think that's a pivotal thing, you know, and I think that's one of those things that I feel like these bands need to pay attention to. Okay? So, that's my verdict on that. So, we're going to get into the action. Alrighty, let's do it. Alabama A&M's first. This is a short field. Woo! Alabama A&M. Let's get that a grade. Alabama A&M came in swinging, bruh. They came in swinging. Now, I will say this, okay? There was some parts that could be a little bit cleaner, but it wasn't bad to the point when I had to dock them off, okay? So, definitely was good. Definitely good. Sound selection is 10, power is 10, articulation is 10, arrangement is 10, cleanness is 10. 50. Nice, perfect from Alabama A&M. Alrighty, moving on. Bethune-Cookman, let's see what y'all got. Y'all better bring that heat. Alrighty, let's get that a grade. Alright, I gotta give them almost a perfect. Almost a perfect. Sound selection, I'm gonna give them a 10. Power, I'm gonna give them a 10. Articulation, I'm gonna give them a 10. Arrangement, I'm gonna give them a 9. Cleanness, I'm gonna give them a 10. They got a 49. It was a decent piece. It was clean for the majority. The reason why I took off on arrangement because I just feel like that was just a big loop, you know? And I just feel like, you know, we want to see our musicianship a little bit more in fifth, okay? So that's one of the things, too, I took off on that. But they got a 49 on that. Almost a perfect. I feel like they could have picked a stronger song, if that makes sense, you know? Could have been a stronger song. I feel like that's something that you would say for the when a band gets a touchdown or something. You know what I'm saying? So, moving on. Right now, Alabama and up. Super Saiyan in this thing, bro. Oh man, that was nice. That was nice. That's something on my hidden list as well. That was nice. They got him a good combo right there, man. Alabama A&M coming in with that heat. They coming in with that heat, bruh. Okay, Alabama A&M. I ain't mad at it at all. 2 perfects in a row. Super Saiyan, bruh. That's nice. That's nice right there. That's real nice. Moving on. All right, Bethune-Cookman, let's see what y'all got.
Hurry, sit up. You got a new drawing, maybe, I don't know.
Alrighty, let's get that a grade. Alright, sound selection. Sound selection, I had to give them a 10. Power, I got to give them a 9. Articulation's 10. Arrangement's 10. Cleanness is a 10. Alrighty. Very contained sound. Very contained sound. Very good. Almost a perfect. I feel like they can come out just a little bit more. Give me a little bit more. You know, I know that it's a complicated piece. You got to sound tight. But that doom, 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 that can come out. That can come out just a little bit more. You know, that's just me. That's just me, though. I feel like it can come out just a little bit more. But very clean. Very, very clean. Damn good clean. Okay? But it's almost there, but it's not there. I just need more over that oomph. You know? Just need a little bit more of that oomph. Moving on.
I mean, God damn. Been playing this shit for how long?
Alabama A&M kicking some ass, bro. Oh man, Bethune-Cookman gotta do something, bro. Alabama A&M is just Alabama A&M tapped in, bro. Yes. Yes. Give that shit a Ric Flair moment. Woo! Oh, shit. That was Super Saiyan Blue God in this thing, bro. Definitely did good, bruh. I mean, look, they did phenomenal on that. I have no complaints about that at all. Like, that shit's nice, bruh. That shit's nice, bruh. It's just, oof. That arrangement was crucial. That arrangement was crucial, fam. Yeah, I enjoyed that from them. That was nice. That was real nice. Moving on.
Don't play neck. Don't play.
We say the best for last. You got come on, what we got? What we got?
Don't play no neck.
What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Bro, he got something good.
Alrighty. Let's get that a grade. Alright, man. Look. One thing I gotta say, and I got on the family about this last year, and, it's something for y'all to marinate on. Something to think about, just to put it on your conscience. When you in the fifth quarter, you got to expand your library. You got to expand your library. And if you're playing something that's in the game, if you've been playing a traditional song, you hurt yourself and you shoot yourself in the foot in fifth quarter. Definitely shoot yourself in the foot for fifth quarter, okay? So this is one of those situations when I have to say, yeah, they hurt themselves bad in this. Like, I could have took Pretty Brown Eyes, something, Something that they played on the field, they could have put in this. I would have been okay if they played Pretty Brown Eyes. That would have been right on time. Something, you know. Let me see y'all pen, you know. I don't want to hear a Spirit song in Fifth. I don't want to hear a song that you play every year in Fifth. Okay? Just going to keep it 100. Just got to keep it 100 with you. So, let's give it a grade. Song selection, I'm going to give them a 7. Power is 10. Articulation is 10. Arrangement, I'm going to give them an 8. Cleanness, I'm going to give them a 10. That hurt them bad. Significantly. That hurt them significantly in this battle. Okay? That's all I got to say. If we want to keep it 100, that's what it is. Okay? I got them a 45 on that one. Whew. Yeah, fam. Yeah, that's good. That's ball game right there. Moving on. Go ahead and hit him with the slobber knocker, Alabama A&M. Alabama A&M, ladies and gentlemen. Song selections 10, powers 10, articulations 10, arrangements 10, cleanness, I'm gonna give them a 9. Almost a perfect. Almost a perfect. There were just some parts that could be cleaner, you know, just for the majority. You know, I just think that there's some parts that can be sneaking in. Some people kind of snuck in on some parts, but for the majority, it was pretty straight. But almost a perfect. Oh, that's the ball game, man. Wow. That's ball game. Yeah, that's crucial. Ooh, boy. Alrighty. Let's give that a grade, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it a battle, man. So, let's do the recapping so we'll know who won this battle, okay? Let's give the recap. Alright, so, in halftime, both bands did phenomenal. Both bands did. I mean, I can't even spot out anything wrong with either band organization as far as halftime. They kicked some major ass, both bands on the field, okay? So, shout out to them. You know, that's hard to say that a band can get a perfect 30, then another band can get a perfect 30. They kicked ass on that field. But when it came down to fifth, Alabama A&M slaughtered them. Okay? Alabama A&M slaughtered them. All right? It was not a close battle. In fifth quarter. It was not a close battle in fifth quarter, man. Man, Alabama A&M was really putting it on them, you know. And I'm going to say this, too. You know, I kind of mentioned that earlier, too. Is that, you know, Bethune-Cookman has to... I'm glad that they got in the fray for the first time in a long time, you know. But I hope that this will encourage them to open their book. You know? Open their book. Get ready for more battles to come. Because if more bands like Alabama A&M come down and come see you, we don't want to hear no Spirit song, dog. Not in no fifth, dog. Nah. I'm like this. If you run out of everything and you got a Spirit song, it's time for y'all to leave. I don't care if it was just 2 rounds. If y'all would have had 2 songs, I would have took 2 songs, but they could have gave me Pretty Brown Eyes. Just saying. They would have got something. They would have got something. I was like, oh, okay. They came with that heat. But now that right there, whew, that was hard to watch. That was hard to watch, man. So I'm hoping that Bethune-Cookman learns their lesson from this and, you know, do better next year. You know, I'm not saying that they're not capable of doing fifth, but they got to do a lot of things transforming in the band. You know, y'all in the SWAC, y'all got to bring some power. You know, as far as everything else, you know, bring out the power. Open up your book. Your book got to be there, man. You know, so if they really would have had a fifth quarter with FAMU, we would have known who would have won that. Just saying. FAMU would have tore them up in that field. Because for them to actually go toe-to-toe with Jackson State, that says a lot. If Jackson State would have been here, that would have been a complete starter. Like, that would have been horrible to see. Grambling would have done something. Valley would have done something. Okay? So, you get what I'm getting at. Like, let's get it together. Alabama A&M, I don't have to say anything about them. They kicked ass. They kicked ass. They did. So, with that being said, I'm finna get up out of here, man. I hope y'all is well. I would like to give a special shout out to my channel member. Thank you so much for being part of this family. It means so much to me. Alright? So, I'm gone this time for real. Deuces.